Welcome back to the channel here on youtube.com/@KelleyParker. Today we're comparing three major operating systems: Linux, Windows, and macOS. Whether you're brand new to IT or you're already working professionally, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each system can help you make smarter choices for your projects, your home lab, and even your career. And yes, I'll explain exactly why Linux is superior in many technical scenarios. Let's quickly outline the three systems. Windows, owned by Microsoft, closed source, most popular on personal desktops, known for ease of use, gaming, support, and enterprise tools like Active Directory. macOS, owned by Apple, also closed source, popular among creative professionals, strong user interface, strong hardware, software integration, but limited flexibility. And then you have my favorite, Linux, free and open source, highly customizable, dominant in servers, cloud, cybersecurity, and embedded devices. Each system has its role, but Linux stands out once you peel back the layers. From a security side of the equation, Windows has historically been the biggest target for malware because it's the most widely used desktop operating system. Its closed source nature and older architecture have left it vulnerable in many areas. macOS is more secure than Windows, but still closed source, meaning you can't audit the source code. Linux, meanwhile, is built around a strong permission model, stable updates, and an open source ecosystem where security patches can be reviewed and updated rapidly. And this is one reason why Linux dominates in cybersecurity and server environments. Windows tends to be heavier because of background services, built-in components, and legacy support. macOS is optimized for Apple hardware, but still limited in flexibility. Linux is extremely lightweight. You can run a full Linux server on hardware that's a decade old, and it will still be fast. With no unnecessary bloat and full control over what services run, Linux offers unmatched efficiency. What about stability and reliability? Linux systems often run for years without rebooting. That's why most enterprise servers, Kubernetes clusters, cloud VMs, and network infrastructure rely on Linux. Windows, by comparison, requires frequent patch cycles and reboots. macOS is stable but built for desktops, not enterprise scalability. And cost is where you will see the difference between all three here. Windows licenses cost money. macOS requires expensive Apple hardware. Linux is free, scalable, and supported by a massive ecosystem of community and enterprise solutions. As far as flexibility and control goes, Windows and macOS limit the user. In Linux, everything is customizable. Everything from the desktop environment, the kernel, the packages, the system services, and the security policies. This makes Linux ideal for power users, servers, engineers, and home lab enthusiasts. So why is Linux superior? Linux isn't better for everyone per se, but it is superior in these categories: servers and data centers, cloud computing, AI and machine learning clusters, containers, Docker and Kubernetes, networking and routing, cybersecurity and penetration testing, home labs, developers needing control and automation. And if you're building a career in IT, learning Linux isn't optional, it is essential. So to wrap things up, each operating system has strengths, but for performance, security, cost, and IT career relevance, Linux stands far ahead. Next up, let's talk about the different flavors, also called distributions of Linux, and where each one shines.